My room's a mess. And yeah, it's not even a joke. It actually is pretty messy. When I try to walk through here, I gotta parkour my way through. So, all I gotta do is sort out the clothes that are on the floor, sort out that computer by tearing it down. Next time, I'll just move it aside for now, and sort out all these damn cables, which I actually pulled out of here a while ago, but I forgot to clean it all up, especially since I was in Germany for a vacation. Well, by the time this uploads, I'll probably be back, so. I am shocked that this is actually staying up. You're on the cut off plumbing that's usually for the sink here, but there's no sink here, so you're just on the leftover pieces right now. But yeah, not the worst angle I've come up with in the past year. As you can see what I'm doing sort of well. Oh yeah. This is a bag I got from Germany. You know, pretty nice bag. I do like. Pretty cool. In here I put the packaging that I was gonna use for my online store, but I just got a job at MUVD, Moved, which is essentially just a much better version of setting up your own online store. It's better. Trust. Yeah. Here is one of our Ethernet cables, and actually I'm going to check what it is. Cat 5. Honestly, if I would happily throw this away, but it has been useful in a pinch when I ran out of Ethernet cables. Like, didn't have many Ethernet cables, so this was good in a pinch. Otherwise, it's pretty useless, you know. It's good as like a backup or an emergency. Otherwise, it's pretty damn useless. At least in today's era of constant speed and power, you know. What am I doing? Hold on. Something ain't right. Oh boy. Yeah, I know, I did something wrong. There we go. Okay, now this thing is breaking. Whoops. Whoops. I know there's a technique for how to do this, but I forgot it. You know, a special technique for Ethernet. Not worth it. Not worth the effort. Like, see, this is another Ethernet cable that clearly is way stronger than that one, and it's Cat 5e. You know, the Cat 5 cable, as you saw, was way less bendable. And because it was less bendable, that means, you know, easier to break. And that's what was happening earlier. It was breaking. Because it was so much more resilient. And, yeah. We got this one, though, which, if you can't tell, is doing a way better job at doing what I want it to do. Sorry, I'm a bit sick right now. So coughing will be a thing in this video. My bad. Also, I gotta say, I kinda hate how Samsung does their recording on phones. The video quality would be way better if Samsung was like, okay, let's just lower the ISO levels just a little bit. That would make a noticeable difference. And it's honestly making me consider getting an actual camera, or utilizing their Pro Video feature, which, as dumb as it sounds, might actually improve my video quality over, switching to 4K. Just, better exposure levels. Because, like, it does not, and its focus problems. That's great. It does not need to be this noisy. Just lower the ISO. Sure, the video will look a bit darker, but in the end, a slightly darker video is better than a super bright and this, whatever this is supposed to be, video. You know? And I feel like a lot of you can understand that, even if you're not in the whole, like, nerdy tech thingamajiggies. You know? Also, this came out beautifully compared to the other one. It's very small. And that's very obvious by how thick it is now. But honestly, I don't think that's a problem. I think that's just even better. Because it feels more rugged in a way. It's more a chance for it to break. Just a standard power bar extender, whatever the hell it's called. The plan for this one is pretty simple. I'm gonna just, good old ring around the rosy type of ordeal. So wait, let me start further up and then do the ring around the rosy. Ring around the rosy, ring around the rosy, ring around the rosy. I don't think this is a real song. The rhythm probably is though. If I'm being real. Whoa, it's acting like a spring. Tough luck, buddy. You're not going anywhere. Hey, don't do that. I mean, that works, right? It's not the best, it's not the strongest or anything, but hey, it works. And it's not putting too much strain on the cables. Too much. That's my wording. But yeah, not bad. I used to be way worse at this, so improvements, am I right? Improvements, am I right? Yeah. This one I think is pretty straightforward. Just like continue where it left off and hope it stays like that. Type of ordeal. I've gotten better at crouching and just being more fluid with my body, even though my weight has stayed the same. Maybe I've gotten stronger, like bigger muscles, but the fat still went down. Probably, I hope so. Because if that's the case, then that's awesome. I got stronger, but also lost fat. And, got more flexible like that. I guess, maybe. It would make sense. More muscle, well, not too much more muscle, does make it easier to be flexible, especially at higher weights. I guess. I don't know. It's a guessing game, man. That's what I'm doing. Guessing. Ring around the rosy. Ring around the... Oh, it's too short. Wait, no. I found a way. I just went over it. Like that. It's not too... Actually, no, it's not too unstable, but not stable either. It's like Schrodinger's cat. It's either going to be very good, or it's either gonna goof off, goof up, mess up at any point. Type of ordeal. But yeah, whatever. Shouldn't be too bad, especially with this one. Whoop, whoop, and we just toss it over, and we just actually wait. Kind of goofed it up. This one should have been first. There we go. There you go. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Actually, no. I ended up getting there. Not too shabby. right? I mean, even taking care of the cables alone will be a good difference. That I don't step on anything that's sharp. Like a prong, man. Sharp like a prong. How about that? Stop playing. Sorry, I just put my phone on the server here, not where the fans are, but I place it on there just in case I get like a message or something or an email, so that I can see it as soon as possible and not take a billion years to respond. I don't get why that's stuck in my head now. If it's stuck in your head too, my bad. Oh, stuff it. Ooh. I did stuffing. Look at that. Nice. Alright. Wait. That works, I guess. I don't know. It's something. Well, that. Aha, this is for the laptop. Well, to be fair, this is like a standard plug, so it doesn't just need to be for that laptop, but you know what I'm trying to say. It works with the laptop charger that it previously was used on. So that makes sense. I didn't do anything. I would just spin it around like I usually do, because that somehow is the most effective way to do this. For me anyway. Oh no, that's even better. Having the plug, when it's like, when the cable's like really long, be on the floor at the start, makes the process crap ton easier. Don't worry, I'll just mold it a little bit, and then swoop, tighten it as it should be. That's it for this. No, I said tighten. The other ones were better. This one is just like enough that stays together, but it doesn't look pretty. Yeah, see, doesn't look pretty. Does not. But hey, could be worse, right? I'm gonna close this. See the progress. Oh wait, that's all the cables. Well, except for that one. That one is just not gonna be part of my stuff. I'll probably put it back in the basement where I found that one. Cat 5. 100 megabit. Wow, that's called fast Ethernet. Which, by today's standards, is not fast. Alright. Get your mix sandwich. What is this? Oh, jeez. Will this even fit on me? I mean, maybe. I am losing weight, so it will probably fit in due time. So, let me set this aside. What's this? More pants? Are you for real? Okay, these look even bigger. And for some reason, they have 2 of these. Not even joking. They're separate. Not like, oh, there used to be one in the other, but it just fell apart. No, they used to be one thing. But now they're not. I think I wore these before. I have a little clove giver over there. Oh no, this is fresh. Fresh shirt, man. You love to see it. Okay, these I'm not too sure. how they're folded again, but I think it's something like this. And then we just do like that, so it's a bit easier. I'm using the mirror to help me, but to be fair, my mom does it too. Oh yeah, look at that. Not bad. Saved a lot of space that way. What are these again? Yeah, no. Like, I don't care if I'm going to be able to fit into these. These just aren't really my style. I don't get why we need to see how big the pocket is from the outside. I like more of the seamless look on these, for example. The material, though, is not bad. It's just, this ain't really my style of clothing. But I'm pretty sure someone else will use this in my family. If not, we could just donate it. I gently threw it and it still just fell apart. Like I don't know. Like a poorly built burger, honestly. Not a bad comparison. What is this? Oh, it's my socks. Oh, these are the new socks I have that aren't small as hell. Alright. We gotta clear this out. A lot. I threw this out before. Why did my mom put these back in here? They're too small. She knows I have them, but it's like, bruh. But like, bruh, they're too small. So is this. It's a shame I pulled them out, but I can tell they're too small. Even if they fit me, I don't like how short they are. I just have my ankles exposed, and then, ooh, the tiniest gust of wind or the cold air, and I'm done for. More of same. Short socks. Not the biggest fan of those. Yeah. Because it's like, I have shoes that are like somewhere to here. You know? So having short socks will just leave it exposed. I mean, the pants are long enough to cover it up. But when I raise up my pants a bit, that gets raised too. And then it's like, oh no. Now I got it all exposed. And that's not fun, you know? You know, one time it's funny, two times it's fucking annoying, no? Alright. Keep this, I can tell you. I haven't worn these in ages. Because they're too small. Too small. Too small. Okay, so. We got a ginormous loot of too small socks. Literally too small. Yep. Alright, let's get these out of here. Yeah, I really gotta sort that out. Hey, you know what? Hold on, let me just... Oh, wait. There's always gonna be more. Holy moly. Oh, yep. I thought these were undies, because they were like hidden under more undies. Yeah, the undies I have in here are kind of in the way. Holy. Okay, these are good. These I know are good, because I got them recently. So, check mark. Alright, let me sort these out. I'm gonna put the ones I know, you know, the socks, are gonna go one by one, like on the side. And the undies, I don't really care. I can just throw them in here. Don't worry about it. Oh, look at that, another sock. One that fits, no less. But yeah, look. I'm not really gonna show you, but the setup I have is all the socks are gonna be right over here. All the rest of this area is for underwear. So yeah, let's start. Pair of socks that I know fit. I'm just gonna fold them once together and just place them on top of these socks that are like binded together. But yeah, actually doesn't look too bad. I might show you when it's finished. This I know I wore. Let's see. What are you? Yep, it's the Volt shirt. I wore that pretty recently. Just throw it out. Well, not throw it out. I meant like wash. Man, the air in here is terrible, but I can't open the window because it's cold as hell outside. That's one. Oh, for the pen that I have somewhere, I'm just gonna put it into my iFixit toolkit and hope for the best. Stupid purchase. No, it's not undies. But I see why you'd think that. I'd think that too. What a terrible design. This was meant for like holding a tablet to your hip somehow. You know, tablet in here. You just go around your leg. But my leg is too big, so it never worked. What a stupid purchase. And the price of them. That undies looking thingy is like 20 bucks. If I remember correctly. Alright, what's in here? Nothing for you to see, that's for sure. Let me just. Don't worry about it, pal. Not for your eyes. And not for my parents' eyes either. I'll tell you that. Gloves. Just ordinary leather gloves. Nothing too special, just leather. Ay. Okay. Wow, they're a bit small compared to how they used to be. But in a way, that's also good. It means harder to like rip them off, you know? That's a good thing, isn't it? Or is it just my thinking? I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like that's a good thing. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh. Ooh. Cool beans, I think. I don't know. They're good gloves. They're like pretty comfy. During the winter, or you know, when it gets even colder, they're gonna be perfect for like bike rides and whatnot. I know it sounds weird, but I actually have done that a couple of years ago when I wanted to sell my phone. I just went for it. Snow and ice, and poor choice of clothing. I had shorts under my pants. I had undies, shorts, pants. Well, normal pants, not these. And then winter pants for against wet terrain. And it worked fairly well. Very wasteful, but it worked. I don't know. Crazy times, I guess. Oh, yeah. Don't forget about this video, pal. USB stick with Windows 11 install media without Microsoft bloatware getting in the way. Of course. The silly little hat for silly activities. Oh, it still works. I thought I broke it because I stepped on it a lot of times when it was on the floor. I don't know. I quite like this hat. I'll be honest with you. Pretty chill. Where did I put it? Yeah, just put it in the pile. As long as it's like not on the floor or in my pathway, it can go in the corner for all I care. Pillows. I guess I'll put one right here. Let me move this. What is that? Hold up. Wait a minute. It's a spare HDMI cable from the Nintendo Switch, of all things. That is... Yeah, I'm just gonna toss it in my closet and then put it back in its place. And I think I see a spare Ethernet. No, it's just glasses. Just... Whoops. Just tiny sunglasses. They look really goofy on me. Hold on. Let me hide this. Again. Yeah, let me put these on. Hold on. Oh, they're dusty. Oh no. And it's not a problem, it's just annoying. Yo, what's up? Welcome to my bedroom setup. Here I'm going to show you my bedroom setup. Let's go. I don't know, they're really tiny and they squeeze the sides of my head really tight. I don't know why. I still have them, but I do. Scooby-Doo. Yeah, so what I did with that pillow was I stuffed it under here, where the Ethernet cable is, and I put the Mickey Mouse back to hide more of the cable. I'd say it's good for against interference, but to be honest, it's what kind of interference am I gonna have here? Nothing too crazy, that's for sure. This pillow though is going with me onto my bed for my back. Alright. Hold on. We're probably fine. Can you even see in here? Probably not. I'm just gonna hope for mercy. Don't worry about it. Don't ask questions. If you ask questions, you're a questioner. Are you a questioner? Or is it you? Or you? It's funny. Only it's a shame it has a logo on it. But I don't really care all that much. It smells not delightful. But, whatever. Alright, we got two flashlights. Oh, one is a torch. Minecraft torch with different colors, and it's actually micro USB, despite the fact that I ordered this, I think, last year or the past year. A normal flashlight, nothing special, it's just not the best, you know, see? Yeah. Every now and then it just gets weak. Even though it has new batteries in it, it just gets weak, which is a shame. Other than that, it's a pretty good flashlight. With an A. I put the micro torch in here. And the flashlight. Because, you know, being able to have that in a familiar area is going to be very helpful in case of a blackout, which has never really happened, like blackout. We've had problems before where like half of the house doesn't have power, but like lights still worked. Well, most of them. But yeah, other than that, not too much of a problem, I think. Alright. I gotta move this computer a bit. You can't really see. This bad boy. I'm trying to sell it, The listing I put on Facebook Marketplace has a lot of views, but no one has sent a message or interacted with the posts about this computer. I mean, is the price really that bad? I'm trying to sell it for $300. Is the price really that bad? You know, 300. Is that really so bad? Genuinely tell me, is $300 for this computer too bad? HP Z820 workstation. No SSD. A subpar GPU. 16 4GB DDR3 ECC RAM sticks, all running at 1866 megahertz, and 2 Intel Xeon E5 2650 V2s. But not bad. And it only in quotation marks, it only weighs 20 kilograms. Yeah, I moved it to the corner, if you can tell. Now I'm just gonna pick up this garbago and set it back onto the table, along with this broken phone case. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. It didn't break. That's good. Let me just... Alright, nothing fell. You know how I'm gonna do it? What? You know how I'm gonna do it? I'm just gonna pick it up and have it like this, as like a reminder that I still need to finish dismantling this bad boy. But yeah. Let me move this too. Like that. One screw, 2 screws, already closable. 3 screws, mostly there. And, oh boy, the crappy light from above. And this crappy shirt, my god. Well, tiny shirt to be fair. Did someone say tiny? Tiny 11? Not much better. Having like that. Another sock that's too small. Unfortunate. I tried to pop my ankle bone, it did not work. That greatly displeases me. Aw. I thought I found it. I guess not. It's not. To be fair, we made a lot of progress. Oh. Look at that, an SSD. 240 gigs, not bad. Get on there, Buster. We got this bad boy. I do very much like this. Look at that. It's like a mini bat. Very natural too. And it's got no splinters on it, so that's better than most wood nowadays. Chill. I'm just making a joke. What else is there? Yeah, don't worry about that. Well, we lost one of the screws. It's probably in purgatory somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably find it when I step on it in the middle of the night. Probably. Alright, that's also part of this computer. I forgot about this part. The bracket for case. I'm probably gonna sell the case as well for like $20. Actually, I doubt I can even sell it for 20 bucks. That case has been through a lot. Like a lot. Yeah, I don't know. This I can probably keep, just that, and take care of it tomorrow when I'll actually have proper lighting from the windows. This, however, this can go in the trash. Not with that. These are used. Whoa. I think these are new. It's Puma. Very good brand, I do declare. I like Puma. They know their stuff. I think this is a shirt. Trust. And pants, which go down there. Bam. Alright. The hell was, oh, it's a screw. This is big moments, big progress moments. I thought she was drunk or smoking. I know these ain't clean because I wore them. Actually, no, this one I didn't wear. I thought it was white pants. My bad. Don't worry about it. Yoink. Also wore. So out they go. Alright, not bad. Let me just fedora on there. Part of the picture I drew. Come on. I can't throw it out. Gloves are nice. They're going in that pile. The W pile. This, don't worry about it. Yeah, I've made quite a bit of progress. To be fair, the reason why I haven't done this sooner is because I've just wasn't, how do I explain it? I wasn't feeling it. I'm trying to say it in like a positive manner. But you know. Yeah, like I told you guys in a bunch of other videos at this point, the more recent ones. If you keep trying, no matter how many times you fail, if you succeed at least once, you succeeded. Doesn't matter how many times you failed before. I don't know where the screw is from though. That's weird. Not even mine, by the way. That's close. But yeah, it took a while, but I feel like I am chilling again. If that makes sense. So that's why I was able actually to do this, because before I was like, ugh. But now I actually felt motivated. You know, to like take care of this stuff. Because before I was like, I had no energy for jack. Now I have energy, so that's pretty cool. You know? Get out of here. Bloop. Bloop. That works. Alright. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. Good progress. Very good progress. This is way cleaner now than it was before. So, that I'm pretty happy about. Not even a screw, that's just dirty. Alright, nice. This is good. I'm probably going to finish the video because my mom is being a smartass about what I'm doing up here. You know? But yeah. We did good. I mean, I should grab this too. Oh! That's where you were. And she just left. What was all that complaining for? Alright, that and trash. This right here, where it needs to be, along with this. But yeah. Where are you from? Oh, S is... keep you on there. Alright. Nice. Alright, we did well today. I mean, it's walkable now. Like, properly walkable compared to before. Still need to, vacuum the place. It's not... it's not that good. In terms of, dust-free. Especially you, I'm looking at you. And the carpet. Actually, wait, I think there's... Oh, no! I already took care of this area. Like, off camera. Alright. We did well today. So, I guess that about wraps it up. My room is clean now. I'm pretty happy about that. And in general, I'm happier now. So, all those other videos or shorts or posts where I was like smiling. That was me, slowly feeling better. And I do feel better. I mean, that's proof. Before I just didn't have the motivation for anything. I just did it. But it didn't feel rewarding or anything. But now, when I did this, I'm like really happy because it feels so much better, But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, subscribe. And it is pretty darn warm in here. Bye.